Have you ever wondered why women find high-value guys appealing and respected in their lives? High-value men draw women. Not only do they have stunning appearances and notable accomplishments, but they also possess interior traits full of allure and worth, which are frequently referred to as virtues in Stoic philosophy. These attributes not only make them attractive, but they also make women want to return time and time again. High-value men who practice Stoicism are said to frequently possess the ability to control and manage their own minds, preventing them from being carried away by strong emotions. This is a symbol of stability and confidence, as well as inner strength. Let's talk about the 10 endearing characteristics of a high-value man today from a Stoic standpoint. Once you have these qualities, you'll know how to become a man that women adore and respect. Before we get started, please make sure you've given this video a thumbs up to support us. You'll become attractive to all women and never have to worry about being ignored or rejected again. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to get amazing insights that will help you develop yourself and become the best version of yourself right now. Keep your focus, and let's start with the first point. He doesn't fervently want her attention. To grasp a crucial Stoic principle in relationships, consider two people. The first one is messaging a woman nonstop, asking excitedly about her day and when they are going to meet again. The second one is more introspective and focuses on his own life, making fewer but deeper connections. Who, in your opinion, piques her curiosity more successfully? According to the Stoic perspective, the latter would be the one who is not in need of attention. Self-sufficiency and serenity are essential. A man who possesses these traits does not go to women for continuous affirmation. Rather, he is confident in himself and his worth, realizing that a steady, peaceful presence is naturally alluring. Consider the famous story of Penelope from ancient mythology. Suits crowded her, each more desperate than the other to win her favor, but Odysseus, despite being away and facing his own trials, maintained his composure and self-worth, ultimately winning back her heart. This story echoes the Stoic ideal that true attraction stems from self-assurance and emotional independence, not from desperation or neediness. Women often gravitate towards men who exhibit these traits because they suggest a partner who can contribute to a stable and fulfilling relationship. From a Stoic perspective, a man's lack of desperation for a woman's attention is not just a tactic. Rather, it is a reflection of his inner stability and understanding of his worth, which makes him more appealing and actually leads to healthier, more genuine relationships. A high-value individual knows that if a connection with a woman does not flourish, it reflects no deficiency in him. He recognizes that compatibility plays a crucial role, and it's healthier to find someone with whom mutual respect and interest are naturally aligned. Number 2, he genuinely uplifts her. This is a profound expression of respect and appreciation, and it is a practice highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. A man is more likely to attract a partner who appreciates and resonates with his authentic self in relationships by focusing on developing himself and maintaining a serene confidence. In order to promote respect for one another and strengthen interpersonal relationships, Stoicism instills in its followers the importance of appreciating and applauding the qualities and contributions of others. A high-value man is aware of this idea and makes use of it when he interacts with women. Making a woman feel good about herself isn't about meaningless praises or empty platitudes. Rather, it's about genuinely recognizing her abilities and contributions. Examples of this include praising her for her ingenuity in resolving a challenging situation at work, her compassion in handling a trying circumstance, or the distinct viewpoint she offers to conversations. Rather than making general remarks like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," which can come across as insincere and exaggerated, more meaningful remarks would be, "I really admire." Such affirmations help her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just for her appearance or what she can provide. It's really admirable how you handled that circumstance with grace, or your enthusiasm for your interests. These remarks demonstrate that you're considering more than just her appearance. You're considering who she really is and what she does. A Stoic approach to relationships emphasizes the value of meaningful interactions and sincerity by emphasizing sincere and considerate compliments. The way a man supports and uplifts a woman reflects his own character and integrity in celebrating her accomplishments and qualities. This not only boosts her self-esteem but also cultivates a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. This creates a positive feedback loop in the relationship where both partners feel encouraged and appreciated, leading to a stronger, more resilient bond in essence. A man shows that he values the woman's inner qualities and strengths, which aligns with the Stoic belief in the importance of virtue and character. A meaningful and targeted affirmation can help a woman feel good about herself, which is a great approach to strengthen your bond. Thirdly, he exhibits confidence and self-assurance. This speaks to the Stoic ideal of living authentically and cultivating relationships based on sincere appreciation and respect for each other's virtues. Think about a typical social situation. You're at a party when you notice a fascinating woman across the room. You're drawn to her, but you're hesitant to introduce yourself. A high-value man who is secure in his identity and self-worth would approach her without worrying excessively about being rejected. This self-assurance is not only endearing, it's also a key tenet of Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the value of knowing oneself and remaining calm under pressure. Stoicism highlights the importance of resilience and self-awareness, which are traits that are particularly appealing in social situations. A confident man is aware of his strengths and weaknesses and accepts them both without excessive pride or shame. This balanced self-perception makes him approachable and attractive as he is neither boastful nor self-deprecating. He approaches the woman because he genuinely wants to connect, not because he feels he has to prove anything. For instance, imagine a man who, upon meeting a woman at a party, recalls the Stoic principle. Some things are within his control, and his approach is within his control. With this mindset, he can approach her calmly and confidently, prepared for any outcome. If she accepts his conversation, that's great. This kind of confidence signals a partner who is stable and secure, qualities that are conducive to a successful relationship, which is why women are often drawn to it. In addition to making him a more desirable romantic partner, a self-assured man derives his self-worth from his actions and philosophy rather than from outside sources. Furthermore, a Stoic confidence is quietly compelling because it comes from a deep commitment to one's beliefs and ideals, rather than just knowing that he is a catch. In conclusion, embodying confidence and security in one's identity as taught by Stoicism is not merely about impressing others or warding off rejection. Rather, it's about living in accordance with one's true nature. This authenticity and composure not only make a man attractive to women, but also enrich his interactions and relationships. This depth is what truly attracts others. It's not a superficial bravado, but a profound self-assurance that resonates on a deeper level, enabling him to manage life with grace. And the fourth, resilience. He doesn't treat her as royalty, but as an equal. While this may seem counterintuitive at first, treating one another as equals rather than elevating one above the other is the basis for true respect in a relationship. Stoic ideals emphasize the value of viewing everyone as fundamentally capable and deserving of respect, without undue elevation or difference. A high estimation males are aware that elevating women to the status of queens can have the opposite effect of what they intended. Like men, women want to be acknowledged and respected for their accomplishments, not coddled or unduly worshipped. They want to be acknowledged as capable people. When a man assumes that a woman needs constant assistance or is incapable of handling certain tools due to her gender, it is not only condescending, but also diminishes her role. On the other hand, when a man recognizes a woman's abilities and treats her as a fully capable partner, the relationship dynamic becomes healthier and more supportive. To put it in Stoic terms, everyone possesses reason and virtue, meaning that a woman is just as capable of rational thought and action as a man. Treating a woman with the dignity of an equal reflects a deep understanding of Stoic principles which hold that virtue and wisdom are not gendered, but rather human qualities. It's important to clarify that treating a woman as an equal does not mean ignoring kindness or consideration. Rather, It means treating her as a full partner with her own strengths and weaknesses, just as one would expect to be treated oneself. This kind of mutual respect is what many women long for. Not to be saved or adored from a distance, but to be engaged with sincerely and respectfully as an integral part of a shared life. Therefore, a man of high value who treats a woman as an equal, rather than as a delicate queen or a damsel in distress further, encourages a more sincere and profound bond. This strategy is consistent with the core tenets of Stoicism, which hold that virtue is the cornerstone of all meaningful relationships, and that rational humans are equal. Number 5. He actively participated in Stoic philosophy, which values listening as a moral need in addition to a social ability. In order to properly listen, one must comprehend what others are going through, empathize with them, and reply to them wisely. Stoics feel that this kind of profound involvement with people develops wisdom and lasting human ties. A man who pays close attention to a woman tunes into not just what she says but also her feelings, ideas, and underlying signals. Giving her the time and respect she needs to completely express herself without interruptions or criticism is a sign that he values her as a person in addition to as a speaker. Women frequently look for this kind of real care in a partner, someone who hears, understands, and values them. Imagine that a couple is talking about their future plans. If the male listens with genuine stoicism, he will actively ask meaningful questions and consider the woman's desires rather than just nodding in agreement. This method not only helps her feel appreciated and understood, but it also lays the groundwork for the mutual respect and trust that are necessary for any long-lasting relationship. Furthermore, Stoicism reminds us that good communication is about more than just sharing information. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level and listening carefully. A man shows that he is genuinely interested in his partner's thoughts and feelings, rather than only concentrating on his own. This attribute, which suggests empathy and a desire to have a relationship that goes beyond surface-level conversation, makes him an appealing companion. A man who embraces the Stoic principles of attentive and thoughtful listening not only enhances his personal virtues, but also becomes more attractive and valued as a partner. The Stoics may agree that listening with one's ears and heart is about cultivating a sense of presence and attentiveness that makes the other person feel truly seen and heard. This type of deep empathetic listening can transform conversations into meaningful exchanges that strengthen the bonds between individuals. This degree of engagement demonstrates that he is not just having a conversation with his partner, but is genuinely interested in learning about and appreciating their worldview, strengthening their bond, and enhancing their shared life. Lastly, he exudes a passion for adventure and life, which is a crucial quality that distinguishes a compelling individual. Deeply valued in Stoic philosophy are qualities of life, but possibly in a more measured form, Stoicism promotes living completely and accepting life's events, which is in line with the notion of having a sense of adventure. Women are especially drawn to men who are passionate about their pursuits, whether they be career aspirations, because these guys not only actively engage with the world around them, but also encourage others in their presence to follow suit. Interests or goals for personal development. This enthusiasm is in X. It alludes to an exciting, purposeful life that is quite alluring. Men who are willing to explore, learn, and develop are perceived as lively and energetic, drawing others who are also eager to partake in these beneficial experiences. It's not only about chasing thrills. Consider a man who, instead of scheduling a typical date night of dinner and a movie, decides on an activity like hiking to a scenic vista or discovering a new city. These experiences are not only enjoyable, but they also make memories and demonstrate his preference for meaningful moments shared over conventional, frequently passive activities. A Stoic adventurer uses these experiences not just for personal excitement, but also as opportunities to grow and learn, embracing both the highs and the lows of life with equal poise. This balance is appealing because it demonstrates that he is not just seeking adrenaline, but is genuinely open to the full spectrum of life's experiences. Additionally, this adventurous spirit shows that he does not shy away from the unknown, a trait that implies a broader emotional and psychological depth. A man who truly enjoys life and has an adventurous spirit adds a vibrant energy to whatever relationship he enters with his spouse. This makes him not only attractive but also a great companion for anyone who values depth growth and the joy of living actively and with purpose in embracing a stoic approach to adventure and desire. Such a man demonstrates that his enthusiasm for life is not a fleeting whim but a sustained, meaningful pursuit. His passion is not just for adventure, but for living according to his principles, making him an inspiring and desirable partner. A shared journey that is not just about seeking excitement, but about discovering the world and oneself within it. 7-7. In the search for a meaningful relationship, he appreciates truthfulness and disapproves of dishonesty. It is impossible to exaggerate the value of honesty. This idea has its roots in Stoic philosophy, which promotes acts and speech that are consistent with one's actual nature and convictions. Since honesty is a practical as well as moral decision, a high-value man embraces it. Women, like all people, are naturally drawn to people who are sincere and transparent in their intentions and actions. They value a partner who avoids mind games and complicated tactics in favor of straightforward communication. Stoicism teaches us that integrity is a cornerstone of personal virtue and an essential element in any significant human connection. A man who is consistently honest and reliable not only fosters a safe space where both partners feel valued and understood, but it also sets a tone of trust. Furthermore, honesty in a relationship reflects a person's respect for themselves and their partner. These qualities are crucial for any lasting relationship. Take into consideration the dynamic where one partner keeps the other guessing about their feelings or intentions. While confusion, frustration, and resentment are not the ingredients of a healthy relationship, these qualities can lead to confusion. When a disagreement arises, an honest man will address it directly, rather than hiding his dissatisfaction or manipulating the situation. This approach not only resolves potential conflicts more effectively, but also strengthens the relationship by reinforcing mutual respect and understanding in line with Stoic teachings. It demonstrates that a man is not just interested in superficial interactions, but is sincerely seeking a genuine connection. Being true to one's values and expressing them thoughtfully is what it means to be truthful and reliable. A man who can strike a balance between honesty and sensitivity is likely to attract a high-quality woman who values authenticity and depth in a partnership. Therefore, it's imperative to embody honesty and reliability if you aspire to attract and maintain a relationship with a woman of substance. The qualities that will draw a quality partner and create a fulfilling and long-lasting relationship that echoes the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature and virtue number 8. Standing firm in your beliefs, keeping your word, and communicating honestly are standing firm in the realm of Stoicism. A theory that values inner strength and perseverance. Calm. At first look, the significance of laughter may appear insignificant, but upon closer inspection, Stoics also place a high value on joy and harmony as necessary elements of a well-lived life. Man understands the important role that laughing plays in establishing and maintaining a happy and harmonious connection, particularly in the context of partnerships. Laughter not only improves our mood and sense of well-being by releasing endorphins, but it also acts as a powerful bridge, softening the edges and bridging gaps between people. It also relieves tension and reduces stress, making the environment more relaxed and accepting, which is conducive to building relationships. Love a man who exemplifies the Stoic qualities. Making a woman laugh is about more than just being funny for the sake of amusement. It's about exhibiting a positive, energetic attitude toward life. His ability to make people laugh indicates that he is self-assured, unintimidated by life's complexities, and capable of viewing the world from a balanced vantage point. Think of couples that weather storms together. Their ability to laugh through difficulties often acts as a glue that binds them even closer. These moments of shared laughter create memories and build a foundation of mutual joy and respect. It's not just about the laughter that echoes during easy times, but also about the smiles that shine through the challenging ones. This quality is especially attractive to women because it indicates a partner who can navigate the complexities of life with a cheerful heart and a resilient spirit. By incorporating laughter into his relationships, a man not only demonstrates his capacity for enjoyment, but also invites his partner to partake in this joyful perspective. From a Stoic standpoint, a man who values and cultivates laughter knows that it is far more than just the best medicine. It is a vital component of life. A man uses humor as a tool not just to attract, but to genuinely connect and engage with a woman. Component of long-lasting friendships and a happy existence that embodies the fundamental Stoic ideals of harmony, fortitude, and joyful interaction with the world around him. At position 9, he exhibits initiative and decisive behavior. Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes restraint, and when a man takes the lead in a situation, it's not about exerting control or dominance, but rather about demonstrating that he is capable of making thoughtful decisions and acting on them. Leadership by example teaches that taking initiative and being decisive are key qualities of a virtuous person. These traits are not only about personal growth, they also influence how one is perceived in relationships, especially from the perspective of women who value confidence and assertiveness in a partner. This type of leadership is appealing because it conveys competence, confidence, and the capacity to handle responsibilities, qualities that offer security and stability in a relationship. For example, consider a couple who is organizing a vacation. A proactive man would look up potential destinations and recommend activities that the two of them would enjoy. Logistics demonstrates that he is involved, eager to participate, and passionate about spending time with his spouse. This proactive approach is strongly in line with Stoic ideals. It is not about taking control away from his partner. Rather, it is about creating a collaborative adventure that they can both enjoy. Stoicism promotes people to act in accordance with their reasonable judgment and to be unwavering in their pursuit of what they consider to be right, rather than encouraging inactivity. This also holds true for relationships. A Stoic-inspired leader will take into account both partners' preferences and well-being when making decisions, in addition to being willing to take calculated risks. In essence, by taking the initiative and making things happen, a man embodies the Stoic virtues of courage, practical wisdom, and justice. A man who is not afraid to step outside of his comfort zone, whether it's trying a new activity, changing careers, or moving to a new city, demonstrates a strength of character that is compelling and reassuring to a partner. He shows that he is not rigidly tied to the status quo, but is dynamic and adaptable qualities that are essential in navigating life's uncertainties together. This balanced approach to leadership makes him not only a desirable partner, but also a reliable and respected one. By exhibiting such qualities, he not only fosters a strong and supportive relationship, but also inspires admiration and respect from his partner, deepening their connection and mutual satisfaction. He acts courageously by taking risks, uses wisdom to make informed decisions, and ensures his actions are just by considering their impact on his partner. 10th. He doesn't fear losing her because one of the primary tenets of Stoicism is the value of retaining one's independence and serenity in the face of external events, such as relationships. This Stoic quality is especially important when thinking about commitment and the dynamics of attraction in a relationship. A man who represents Stoic ideals doesn't behave out of fear of failing. Instead, he keeps a composed, confident demeanor that draws people to him. An excessive fear of losing a spouse can result in dominating behavior, clinginess, and eventually driving the partner away. Exactly the opposite of what one wants to happen. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of detachment as a way to be loyal to oneself and keep one's composure in the face of possible loss, not as a way to show apathy. This grounded approach suggests traits of confidence and self-respect that are inherently attractive. For example, a man who pursues his goals, maintains friendships, and enjoys his hobbies regardless of whether he is in a relationship can be seen as more independent because it demonstrates that he is not seeking someone to complete him, but rather to enhance his already full life. Additionally, A man who isn't afraid to say no or make plans for himself can be seen as a challenge in a positive way because he isn't playing games or being deliberately elusive. Rather, he is genuinely engaged in a vibrant, active life. Women often find this attractive because it contrasts with a demeanor of desperation. A Stoic viewpoint would also suggest that fear of losing a relationship is an attachment that needs to be explored and managed by developing self-sufficiency and realizing that everything outside of one's control, including relationships, is ultimately uncontrollable. A man can approach his relationships with a calm assurance that is appealing and stabilizing in some ways. A man who does not fear losing a woman not only upholds Stoic ideals but also cultivates a healthier, more positive environment. Dynamic partnership. It is a relationship built on mutual respect and genuine compassion rather than neediness or fear because of his dynamic equanimity and independence. These qualities of strength and balance are ultimately what draw and keep deeply meaningful friendships. That concludes our conversation about the 10 captivating qualities of a high-value man from a Stoic viewpoint. After we've delved into the characteristics that not only set you apart, but also resonate deeply with others, particularly in the way you establish and sustain relationships, keep in mind that these traits are about more than just attracting people right away. They're also about cultivating respect and admiration that endures. If you're just beginning this journey, keep in mind that it takes time and effort to develop these traits. Instead, concentrate on the characteristics you believe will most enhance your relationship and personal development. Mechanisms. It takes work to become the man you want to be, but if you found these insights insightful and are eager to apply them to your own life, please feel free to comment below and share your ideas. You can even declare, "I'm a high-value man," to demonstrate your commitment to personal development. Your participation and feedback are what keep these discussions going. Lively and meaningful. Before you go, don't forget to share this video with someone who might also find these Stoic insights helpful. Like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you navigate your journey of self-improvement with confidence. Let's share the message on how to become highly valued people who draw success and optimism into their lives. Thank you for viewing. And don't forget to watch the suggested video that is currently playing for more helpful advice. Until the next time, never stop trying to be the best version of yourself. Remain inspired and confident,